Assalamu Aleikum. Welcome to the Health Coaching Effect. Did you know that you can make your own bread? A bread that is made of whole wheat and still fluffy and so easy to make. I never thought that I could bake my own bread until I tried and learned this recipe. I would love you to give it a try and be amazed too. For 2 round flat breads, you only need 850 grams of whole wheat flour, about 4 cups of lukewarm water, about 12 grams of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar and 10 grams of dried yeast. Let's go, bismillah. First we will prepare the yeast. Put the sugar and the yeast in a cup and add lukewarm water. Stir well and let it rest for about 5 minutes until a white foam builds on the top. Meanwhile, sieve the flour in a bowl and add the salt. Then place the bowl in a kneading machine or a food processor, or you can also mix by hand. Mix the salt and the flour and check on your yeast. You may have to stir it again. My yeast is activated. You notice when the yeast is completely dissolved and a white foamy layer has appeared. Add the yeast mixture to the flour while slowly kneading. Add then another 2.5 to 3 cups of lukewarm water. Depending on the quality of the flour, you may have to add less or more water. Keep kneading in the machine about 7 minutes, firstly slow and then on speed 3. Once the dough is smooth and soft, remove it from the kneading machine and start working the dough with your hands on a clean workplace. Keep some flour on the side in case your dough is sticky and knead well for about 10 minutes. In the video I'm using gloves, however in the comfort of your own home, definitely knead with your bare hands and feel the dough. After 10 minutes kneading by hand, the dough is soft but not sticky and you can shape it into 2 balls. Now it is time to let the dough rest. As I do not have space in my oven to bake the 2 breads at once, I bake the breads one by one. However, if you have a large oven, definitely bake them at once as it saves you time. To shape the bread, firstly sprinkle some flour on your oven tray and then tap the bread with your flat hand to form a circle like this. Then cover the bread with a clean kitchen towel and let it rest for 30 minutes. If your kitchen is not very warm, you can place the tray next to the oven that we will also preheat on 200 degrees Celsius at this point of time. Just take note to place an oven-proof glass bowl with some water on the bottom of the oven before preheating to make the bread extra crispy. After resting, brush also a little bit of water on the bread before placing it in the oven for 30 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. And there it is, the bread is done! After less than 1.5 hours, you serve homemade bread for breakfast. Everyone can bake this fluffy and tasty whole wheat bread. As always, I would love to hear your feedback and truly hope you give it a try at home. Take care and stay healthy and happy!